Nerd Morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy, and today on the Nerd Morning Show, we're going to be talking about T-horror. Now, this is a horror comic book, and this is a good example of how to tell a horror story inside of the comic book medium. This is an independent book, and it's really, really well crafted, very well done. So this is something I wanted to talk about. So one of the things that they do really well here is setting up the scene, getting the main character set up. This is a retiring cop. They have this black and white aesthetic. It's very noir, and all of those type of elements really help set the tone of this. As the story progresses, we have a little bit of use of the color red. And as the story progresses, it gets a little bit more scary, a little bit more intense, and the colors red is used a lot more. I don't want to spoil too much of those type of elements, but that's, I think, really, really fantastic. So the story sets up with this retiring cop who likes the diner, goes to this diner a lot. Also, diners are just a really good, iconic noir type of story setting, and things get a little bit scarier, a little bit intense, and they just builds really well. And that's one of the things that this story does that I loved, was it just kind of built more intense, and more intense as you're going through on this little scary tale. And it ends with a conclusion that feels complete, but a little twist at the end that makes you go, oh no, what's next? And that is really, really important when you're setting up this kind of story, particularly with a comic book series, because you want it to be able to be something that could have more if you want to make it a series, or something that just gives you that extra little punch at the end. And this served both of those purposes. The team for this did a really, really good job. I was very impressed. This is something that you can get through their online stores and things like that. The Instagram for this is TN Comic Books, so check it out there. The team that we have here is the writers Thomas Nichols. Does a great job writing it. The illustrations were lovely, and the use of color and things like that were really, really good. So it looks like it's Emmy Utera. The cover art, Brian Belando. And these guys did such a great job. I was very impressed with this. Definitely one to check out if you're looking for some spooky independent comics. This one was really great.